Well, speaking of this LGBTQ, LMRS, PUST, minus sign divided to the power of 2, all this craziness, you have Disney still pushing this stuff. I mean, Disney is destroying these great franchises called Star Wars, Marvel, potentially Indiana Jones, which we're about to see next year in 2023 with Harrison Ford. The man's still donning the freaking hat and whip. Thank God. He's a great man. Some fans are claiming that a new Star Wars book hints that one of its most iconic characters is bisexual. They're taking away one of our greats, folks. Not taking away. I think that might be a little bit too harsh. They are pushing this LGBTQ plus agenda upon one of the greatest characters in film history, in lore, especially in Star Wars, by making him now bisexual. They have to ruin it. They have to continue to ruin everything. And this is a big deal because it's canon. Like this is what they've done with George Lucas's story. Padawan, the latest Star Wars novel, features a teenage Obi-Wan Kenobi in a discussion that has been celebrated by some readers as showing that the Jedi might be interested in kissing both men and women. And there's a screenshot here. I'm not going to bother presenting it because the guy shows like multiple pages of the book and what it says about Obi-Wan Kenobi kissing men and women, blah, blah, blah. It says, quote, "Not many choices around here. I don't think love is in my future either, and I'm fine with that," a character named Kasul says in the section. "As long as I have the power to keep my family safe, that's enough for me. Though I'll admit I've been curious about kissing and why a Jew and Zoe Bree enjoy it so much. So if you're ever curious too, let me know." The exchange continues. Obi-Wan blushed. "I will let you know, I mean. Not that I will do it right now with you or anyone." Would he ever get to a point where kissing someone felt like anything less than a betrayal of himself and the Jedi? And if he did get that point, who would he want to kiss? The Lenarians were confident and charismatic, which was attractive, the passage reads. There's all these words that I'm reading for the first time here that I've never even heard of these. If it's a species, if it's a ethnicity in the lore, in the realm, I'm not even sure. Quote, "But he couldn't imagine just kissing any one of them. Maybe he didn't want to be with any of them, but rather to be more like each of them. Or maybe he wanted to kiss all of them," the expert continues. I mean, this is how far they're going with this. They're going super far. Other queer kids in Kenobi's story, according to Twitter account Star Wars Queers Watch, included lesbian characters, a non-binary shapeshifter, potentially bisexual Kasul, and non-sexual female Mem, or Meme, however you want to pronounce it, M-E-M. So this is stuff now they're pushing in books. Mom, can I get a Star Wars book? It's not so bad. It's Star Wars. And you grew up with Lucasfilm. You grew up with George Lucas seeing Star Wars. Oh, hell yeah, that can't be bad. I mean, there's no bisexual weird stuff going on in that. Sure, you can read it. What's kissing men and women? I'm a boy. Should I go kiss boys myself? And you're going, what the hell is going on? Where'd you get that from? I got it from Disney book, Mom. I got it from Disney book. It's like, geez, Louise, can we just have enough of this and just stop ruining everything? Stop it, please, for the love of God. It is so old. And we just want to go to the movies. We just want to read a damn book. If you want your LGBTQ plus stuff there, go create your own content. Stop taking other people's stuff and destroying it and throwing it down the drain. They were trying to do this with James Bond. James Bond is a man. James Bond is a stud. He's a kick-ass dude. He's good looking. He has sex with women. That's what he does. He's James Bond. What they want to do? LGBTQ plus diversity, the whole thing. Have a female James Bond and start pushing that stuff. Now you got this Marvel stuff where they're pushing the whole thing with Miss Marvel and all this diversity stuff. Miss Marvel just had a screening and the reviews are terrible. Now you have this where they're putting this stuff in books, unbeknownst to you, on Star Wars, making Obi-Wan Kenobi possibly bisexual. It's freaking nonsense, man. It gets so old. Kenobi had previously had a romantic connection with a female character set in the Clone Wars series developed by Dave Filoni. The new novel has some of the left rejoicing over a possibly more LGBTQ inclusive version of the traditional Jedi leader. Obi-Wan was in canon and confirmed as a bi/ace is a win for history books. This is according to one fan account. I'm putting in quotations, fan account, because you're not a fan. You're not a fan. You just claim to be a fan because it's pushing your agenda, and now you're all excited because you got another LGBTQ plus person being the lead role, which fits Disney Plus's or just Disney executives' narrative of wanting 50% of their films and products or whatever the hell they're pushing to be part of either diversity or the LGBTQ plus elemental P community. Lastly, the novel suggested for ages 12 and up adds to a growing list of changes to Disney franchises. In addition to Kenobi, the latest Marvel film from Disney, Thor: Love of Thunder, was referred to as Marvel's gayest movie yet by a popular gay news and entertainment website. In 2019, the most recent Star Wars film, The Rise of Skywalker, also included a same-sex kiss between two women in the closing moments of the film. So they're going to continue to peddle this. They started it kind of a little sprinkling the dust out there a little bit, but now they're just throwing it full-fledged in front of our faces, and it's only going to continue to get worse. I hope you enjoyed that clip from the Bald Brad Show. If you did, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date on all our future content.